Everyone in here just got several billion for helping us out.
Yeah, you missed out, man.
There you go. That's all I needed to let you know, I think, Zazel.
Huh.
Oh god, it is morning. Crap.
Well, how about it's the afternoon?
Okay, anyway. See you guys later.
See you,
Bye-bye.
Azazel.
Cheerio.
That I click stream and not disconnect. God damn it.
Lol.
So, Star Captain, has Acme paid you yet?
For what? The fight?
Yeah.
No.
Because they're not going to.
Yeah, and I'm going to eat the arc.
The whole arc.
No,
I don't think you're capable of actually doing damage in Gamma.
Oh, I'll move it out of Gamma, then eat it.
Huh.
I don't know
wish
if
you
that's
luck.
worth, what was it, 750 million credits? I think you're going to have to take more.
7 billion, but that's not much.
Oh, was it 7 billion? I thought they were just offering 750 million.
They were offering. No, I demand 7.5 bill plus 100k ammo and 100k uranium and like tech.
Is that all? Your demands are kind of small. It's like Dr. Evil, where he said,
Alright, so
I want $1 million.
50k elite tech, both types.
Can't wait for the Clang Bros to actually come back to Ami so they can be, hunted again.
They've got a lot of tech.
Yeah.
I kind of hope Acme stands you guys up and is like, thanks for the defense. It was expected of you.
Right.
It's like,
We
I
don't-
really
we don't
want to
charge
go
you for
there
gates.
and film the destruction.
It's either we
Acme
defend them for
Red
free
Shaper.
or they start charging for gate transit.
I ain't paying shit for gate.
Then don't travel.
They can't make me pay.
Then I'll shoot you.
You can't shoot me if you can't find me.
I'll cap the gate.
But then are you truly ever playing?
Yeah, I'm still mining, still getting bigger and badder, and gonna have a ship that's like a million fucking mass one day.
Yeah, sorry, I've got
Only
100
1 mil?
kilogram.
No, wait, I rephrased that wrong. I meant a million PCU. That's my bad.
There we go.
Nice.
It'll be funny Voltroning that together out of 60k chunks to suddenly have the largest top grid.
Pretty
and
much,
then have
yeah.
none of your guns work.
Yeah, AI will definitely fail and slow down.
That's okay. It'll still work in compartmentalization.
God, how many grids would that be? Let's see.
That would be 20 or 30, I think, roughly 30 something.
what he's not telling us is that he's gone full supervillain,
Almost
and he's
17.
just going to have them all be warheads.
No, what I didn't tell you is
Oh
it's all
my
gonna.
God.
No. What I didn't tell you is it's solid rotors, and they're all gonna rotate.
Oh god. They rotate themselves.
Yes, it's
And
an
all their
infinite
neighbors.
cycle. It's an infinite
Just a
cycle, exactly.
swarming mass of rotators. No pistons at all, though? No representation?
No, it's just all rotors, all turning all at once. The whole thing, and they're connected where they rotate.
The piston will have the beacon on it,
Yeah, there you go.
gyrating wildly.
We'll have some class.
Class with your clang.
Yeah, there you go. If I do that, at that point, I'm just trying to kill the server.
Yeah, you'll get a boop for that.
probably at least have the ship deleted minimum.
Maybe some sort of warning.
I don't know. Supposedly someone was on the other day bragging about, I don't know who it was or what, but somebody told me someone was bragging about being able to crash servers.
Oh,
I mean,
I think
it
that
honestly isn't hard to crash servers. We just
No,
don't
it's really
want
not. Yeah, exactly. Well, who does?
You
I
want me
mean,
to
fuck,
do
they
it?
crash enough.
to, right?
No,
They don't need that
Stay
kind
away
of.
from our fucking servers. Wouldn't surprise me. I don't trust you anymore, Blood. Dead to me.
Right, bro.
Also, I found some iron, so I'm harvesting that at the moment.
Can I have the GPS?
I get my iron from rocks. It was suddenly no longer okay.
That's okay.
No, it was not okay.
Yeah, that sounds perfectly fine. I see no problem.
Until it crashed the server.
Oh, the server will live again. It's like the Phoenix.
With an unknown amount of rollback each time. Surprise!
Possibly. Possibly.
Yeah, I've noticed that bug before as well. I hate the hell out of it. You set something to disassemble, and if a crash or a reboot happens, or sometimes even if you just let it unload, like you walk away too far and come back, it will. All the things that were disassembling will be thrown in the assembly queue, and then it'll have ghost artifacts where you can't collect the right queue anymore. And it's awful.
Sounds like a good Friday night.
How many's a shit load? Like several hundred, or? Because to make sure it doesn't yak on me, I usually pull them apart in batches of 10. Because it yaks pretty often. Or you can just put them all in a box, disassemble that box, and let them poof to the void. Unless you're truly hurt up for those materials.
Somebody's in here is asleep.
Sleep what?
Somebody in here is snoring, I think.
I hear a bunch of dead air every now and then. I don't hear snoring. Okay.
Okay.
Stream, huh?
Yeah, he streams.
Neat.
That can only end well.
And then you getting a strike on whatever platform you're on. Ooh. Already against the EULA.
Is it?
What? Yeah, I think so. Doesn't Twitch have an exclusivity for 1 week or some bullshit?
1 week.
Yeah,
I mean, they have multi-stream on Streamlabs, so I mean, I'm thinking to say, hey, go to Streamlabs, tell them it's their fault. They
right.
encourage it. They encourage it! Now you need to stream to Discord too.
Oh god, rip bandwidth. All,
I mean,
all the
it's
things.
not a problem. It's not a problem if you have good internet. I got 300 down, 30 up. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
so you use that as the mirror. That ain't bad. Especially for not having to deal with, 3 different streams of your own streaming coming out at once. You can just do it once. Fancy.
Well, if you're smart, you should be able to only encode once and send one RTSP to all of them, but I guess they might want separate parameters.
Yeah, I doubt all of them have the exact same API for ingestion.
You never know, though.
True, with the way everyone kind of remuxes backends nowadays.
Exactly. Where's my drill?
Where you least expect it.
I could be like that dog. Cool dog. So I'm a little confused here. What exactly does the production upgrade do to your drills? Is it just increasing the yield? Is it increasing
yield. So when you would mine 1 stone, it hands you 2.
You mean 3?
Or whatever it is, 3.
200% increase, so it should be.
I thought it was 2,
3.
because it should be 3 for ice and for ice to gas, and 2 for the ores.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, I believe that's the text on it. That's probably part of the time of day.
Oh yeah, I mean this time you
Real
can
prime
get.
time hours.
That's the reason I play now, is because it's just like, man, I can get 1.0 sim speed just about any time this time of the day.
This is the time of the day that's appropriate for printing things.
That, or you can just turn it where your printing is fucking show only buildable or some
Oh, yeah.
bullshit, whatever it is.
That doesn't help the
you should
server
do that
apparently, though.
anyway.
It's
It
client
should
side.
help a bit rather
I
than
think
have
it's
to
client
register.
side.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's your visuals.
I mean, I didn't have anywhere near enough iron. The ship I'm trying to build is 75 million weight, so I need a lot of fucking iron.
You need way more.
That's
How much do you
bad,
need?
I guess.
I don't even know, dude. I gotta actually try to look it up. Right? It's all pretty much heavy armor build. So
So you need
fuck
cobalt
tons.
too. Ugh.
yeah,
Right.
I don't have a problem getting cobalt or refining cobalt. Really.
There are 8.
God, that's awful. I'm pretty sure you should be lagging by UI alone. The UI does not like that many unstackable items. Put that heresy in a bin and dump it to void. You're a danger to yourself and others. Right in their sim. Another what? Oh. Oh god.
No.
Not what I was hoping to hear. Hear. I mean, if it gets the plague out faster, then sure. May it not succumb. Thunka, 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 thunka.
We're not listening to somebody getting banged.
Right? Can't tell if that's passionate banging or a mallet.
Somebody's dead.
Porque no los dos.
Right?
Oh shit, they did. Run.
Yeah, whatever.
Has anyone here built a bunch of grav drives before?
Oh yeah.
I'm curious if I was trying to implement one, what like numbers, what should I be trying to do when I'm building one?
Less grav gens, more masses.
Gotcha. Does that actually affect the acceleration then?
No, it's like performance.
Technically, best acceleration is keeping them even and having one of them be one more. But yeah, having that many grav gens will cripple the server.
Is 3 grav gens not too many?
3 grav gens per side, yeah, that's alright.
Well, I'm only implementing a forward mass. So it's only going to be 3 on the whole ship?
That should be fine. If you're doing it just as a forward pull.
I've got like 18 forward thrust on my ship. And it's still slow.
Too chunky.
Gas monkey.
Damn it. Chunky monkey.
There you go, I got you. Gas monkey sucks dick! I insulted your show. Get wrecked. Magnesium. Wherefore art thou, magnesium?
Inside the bullet casings coming at you.
Yep. Just remember to get down with the sickness.
Dodge those 10,000 fists.
Put your fists up in the air, play metal louder than hell.
Metal.
You can't stop us, let 'em try. Yeah, I got 70,000 cobalt. I'm good. I got a lot more than that. That's just out of one fucking refiner.
You'll burn through that pretty quick. I'm sure.
Never mind, I got 150. Or no, wait, heavy armor.
Amore.
Actually, I might run out of nickel before I run out of anything.
For sale. Right. Everything's for sale for the right price. That is always a fun one to get. When you need it, it's nowhere. When you don't need it, suddenly it's fucking everywhere. those asteroids staying put and refilling, having to re-scout every time is kind of annoying. It won't respawn, but it shouldn't refill anymore, to my knowledge. Not 100%, I haven't done much testing on it, but... Turn all the guns back on. I mean, that's technically good. At least it's not getting stuck.
Aren't you bottlenecked on sorters having a limited internal inventory limit?
Sorters don't do too well with non-stackable items. They cherry pick them slowly.
Have you considered maybe using a programmable block to fill the thing in, or would that be too much load?
Probably not even worth it for what he needs to do. He just needs to kill these once. It's not too painful, honestly. You pull a ticket, and they make sure you haven't been a fuck-ass before, and they give you a script to roll. It's super-duper easy. It's about as... It's easier than getting your one-time supply pod, and that's super easy.
I've been playing for like almost a month now, I think, and I still haven't got my supply pod.
I mean, if you're already set up, I'd wait until you get smacked so hard that you're like, crap, I need to reset up. I mean, you should have a second egg basket or many egg baskets, at least one hiding in your garage anyway, just for prudency, but... sometimes shit happens. If you run anything that's too hard on the server, we have a plugin that will burn your programming block and make it unbuild. It'll turn off initially, and then if it keeps trying, you keep spamming it, it'll blow the damn thing up. So anything that runs too hard, you'll find out pretty quick. Other than that, go for it. You'll find out if it's too much.
That said, a good heuristic is you don't want your programmable block to have any function run take longer than 1 millisecond.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that. Most scripts that are meant to work on multiplayer will have a place where you can modulate them a bit so they run slower, like inventory scripts, like NDS. You can go in and configure it for slow mode, or put in an actual, only run, once every 100 ticks or so. Yeah, NDS seems to be... It's hard. It's more complicated to set up, but it seems to function smoother on the server than like ISIs.
Thing with ISIs is it's you have to edit it a couple ways to slow it down enough, and it likes to just go freaking crazy over all your blocks.
Yeah, that's fair. Not make those into reactor bits.
And if you got nothing else to do, you can do an epic trade run and sell them off to NPC stations sometime.
Right. I wish NPC stations had much larger buy limits. Because I don't honestly want that much material.
Do you think that could be a balance issue? Like, gameplay-wise?
Maybe, but I mean, that might be to help facilitate player-to-player trade, but I think they're honestly just set to default keen levels. Unsure though.
I forgot just how expensive filling a ship up with artificial masses is.
Yeah. They rack up quick. Not a bad problem to have.
That's a huge problem. That means you're not shooting it quick enough.
Oh, you know, you're not wrong. You don't want that to get backed up.
Damn, I need platinum now.
There's someone selling a boatload of it on the Ark.
Yeah, I don't buy shit. For two reasons. First,
That does not
I have no
surprise
money. So that makes
Pretty good
buying things
reason.
difficult. Second, well, I mean, that doesn't stop shoplifters in stores, but you know what I'm saying. It's a little
Yeah.
harder to rob in here when there's actual safe zones versus in a store. There's no shield around it. I can take it. Not saying I shoplift, I'm just saying. But the other reason is, I don't know, it just seems kind of lame.
Doing economy stuff.
A little bit. Like, I understand it. I'm not trying to down
Each
it
their own. Yeah,
if you enjoy it. Yeah, but I don't know.
that's fair. I'm actually mainly an industrial person who's starting to finally get his feet wet on battle and PvP and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
I was a Care Bear miner and industrialist before that. Getting there.
And you survived here this long?
Yeah, I live in Tau. I live in Pirate Land and didn't die. Granted, I stayed the fuck away from people, so that's kind of easy.
Yeah, nobody needs to be around people. People suck.
I survived Tal well enough so far, but I also started on Demas, which apparently nobody goes there.
I don't know, I'm on Sigma.
uh,
Apparently it's newbie capital of the fucking universe.
Yes, it is.
Sigma's the server that gets advertised, right?
Yeah, apparently we can only have really one advertised for the mega lists. So Sigma was the very first one, and it's kind of become the de facto entry funnel. Is that a Bertha? There. Is it an actual player-made turret?
He made a literal BFG.
The 230 battle cannon or the mag coil?
Ah, big old battleshipy one. Do look mighty fine. Honestly, they came down in price. They were worse before the rebalance. Ugh.
They pack a lot of
kinda-
punch, though.
They kind of normalized some numbers. Like some of the lower stuff got more expensive, and the upper stuff got less expensive. Now it's in kind of a curve.
Note to self, don't forget to turn your dampeners off when you're testing your gravity booster.
That will give you incomplete results.
It's like, why the hell is this shit so slow?
Right. The fact that it's overwhelming your thrusters is a good thing. Though I've noticed that thrusters don't always understand how to counter the thrust and torque done by gravity gens, so they'll always kind of lag it a bit. Who gonna get you? Oh no. Rona. Come on, Rona's giving everyone so much playtime. Sort of. When they're not dying. Yeah.
That's the speed most people are in. You know, a lot of schools now are just closed for the year. They said, yeah, we'll see about next year.
Yeah.
Some people, you know, some are just like, oh, we'll give it 2 weeks and we'll think about reopening. It's like, bro, this ain't gonna be done in 2 weeks. But at the same time, it's like, I don't think it's gonna be a fucking year before it's done.
I mean, realistically, I kind of think it's gonna be more than a year.
It depends how quick they get that fucking vaccine out. If they can get that out within the next 6 months, started, it should be able to get under.
Even if they get it done today, vaccines usually take a minimum of 18 months to become fully efficient. Yeah, we're probably gonna get herd immunity before vaccine. Yeah. Essentially like a chickenpox party.
As long as I can still play on my computer, I don't give a fuck. If they take away my computer,
how bad you get it.
death. If they take away my computer, it's death, instant. I'll
Death.
fucking wreck them.
Like how it's not you dying, it's them dying. Death
Exactly.
instantly. No compromise.
None.
Oh, come on, game. Don't desync me. The block is there. Just let me grind it. Keen.
Okay, who wants to go murder Keen? I'm just throwing it out there as a potential idea.
I mean, I think they're gonna murder themselves, realistically. But it's taking an awful long time.
We can speed this up a lot.
Right. Efficiency, comrade.
Oh, no wonder I can't drive my ship. I'm driving from the wrong fucking chair.
This is not the main cockpit.
I mean, I could still drive it, but it's all fucked up.
No, you're driving it all sideways, cattywampus, diagonal, something or other.
Yeah, it's gonna fucking probably blow my ship up or something. I only got one actual working ship at the moment, so I don't need that.
Yeah, that would make things a little harder. But only a little.
True.
I should probably go to bed soon. 6 a.m. Grab drive? Did the buttons get mixed up? I've gotten into the habit when I go to drop my tools to leave my character, I throw it right in the assembler and disassemble them right then, so that they don't build up. Gets me them chump change minerals. Respawn. Bleh. Maybe they aren't actually there anymore. It might take a server reboot. And, the next reboot's coming in, actually quite a few hours. Like 2.5. I'd see if they still exist after the next reboot. Can you drag one into your inventory? If no, then they're an artifact. Or you don't have piping. Or going against a sorter or something. Then it's probably an artifact. True. Can you go to the thing that directly is holding the object? Well, you can't flow something through a sorter even if it's off. It will only go that direction. Okay. Yeah, no, it wouldn't. You're just trying to make sure the sorter isn't. Okay. Yeah, it's probably not real then. It might. I don't know. For me, I usually just wait for reboots if there's an item artifact. Because it's the server not understanding that it's gone. Fix ship might fix it, honestly. Yeah. As long as it doesn't fuck other things up. For reasons. Ah, yes, of course. There isn't it. Shit. Shit. Totally not you at all, for any reason. I don't know, in my state, just hearing it's a verbal contract. Admissible in court, even.
Your court can suck my dick!
And if it could and gain profit from it, it probably would.
The sad part, that is really true.
It really, unfortunately, is. Oh, rubber banded. Oh, hey, I forgot a voxel reset happened. Yay, that giant fucking hole is gone. Wait, did you fix ship and then something went boom? Did you take a blueprint first?
You fucked.
It's a good thing to take a blueprint, in hindsight. Good thing to blueprint something before hitting fix ship. Because it's like
It's a
I
lot.
don't know. Yeah, it's definitely an awful roulette as to whether it's going to fix it, leave it alone, or make it worse. Did your thing have any subgrids? So rotors, pistons, wheels. Okay.
I was thinking about it.
Did it have shields? Okay. Just so you know, when you get if they aren't on them, it shouldn't be a problem. Because fix ship only wiggle, copies and pastes the main grid. If there's subgrids, it doesn't always take them. And if you have shields, you definitely need to fully drop and turn off the shields before doing a fixed ship, because for the split second it's being pasted back in, its owner is no one, and the shields pop up and murder your grid. It rips it apart. Sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. Depends on sim speed, honestly.
Grinders are a crutch.
Were they attached to something like a piston? Because that's a subgrid. Oh, those ones, the hand grinders. They're out. Okay. I thought you meant that you had block grinders that were just missing, and I'm like, oh no. Cool. All the artifact items are gone. Wonderful. Go back to playing the game. Right? Okay, I don't think I have anything else here. Respawn! Go ahead. What, were you building? Were you mining? Were you... Gotcha. Well, now it's time to pull a ticket and get that roll. Yeah, you go to the support channel, and then there's a little, yeah. Oh, gotcha. Did you find it? Okay. You know how to open a ticket? Now, do keep in mind the new ticket bot, you literally only get one line to put in, and then you can't type anything anymore until they accept it. So everything you want to tell them, you put it in that one line. I was bamboozled by that when they first changed the ticket bot. Ticket get.
Could someone inform me on what shield enhancers do exactly? The mechanic seems unclear to me.
Yeah, it's a little unclear. What does it do? I know it doubles your power usage. It, I believe, gives bonus hit points, and I think it unlocks one or two different modes, like the structural integrity mode and the fortify mode when you're in ship mode.
Gotcha.
I don't know if it enhances any like durability or shield strength or anything. I think it may give some bonus hit points, but I know it definitely doubles your power consumption.
Who needs power anyway?
Right? Don't need power, just that sweet, sweet uranium. I mean, lots of hydro. I mean... Oh. What's this? Oh, that was right path. Okay. God, there's so many offline stores in Gamma right now.
Seems a bunch of them sold out or something just recently.
I heard some group went around and bought out fucking near everything.
No, there's a lot of stuff still here. It's
Any
just,
good stuff, let me rephrase.
Fair. Yeah, things are a little picked through, I see that. I'm happy that some people have been selling tech to my store. It's not much, it's just some common. But other than, that one's empty. Other than the Power Core store, I'm the only other one buying things. I was the first one to buy things. Too bad Gamma's so far away for the average player. Most players are too scared to go through Gates or Ami, even though Ami has no NPCs right now.
Maybe you should make that like a, I don't know, like a mission or something they can get paid for. A lot of people are always hyped up to do those missions.
Not
like
a bad.
Jump to another system.
Yeah.
20 million credits or something.
I'm not an admin, so I can't make missions, but
Well, you can just give it out of your personal money, right? There you go.
yeah, I can do a contract block. Trouble is, there's no protected place to put a contract block, so I mean...
True.
I mean, I guess I could put it in Discord as a, in Trade Channel or something. Almost put it up like a bounty.
Sounds legit.
And bounty, give me your screenshots of you doing your first warp through Ami to Gamma.
Pretty much.
Not a bad idea. Definitely need some more incentives for people to interact with the economy. I know they've got the mini arcs in the works, but I don't know what status they're at.
It's also probably discouraging to a lot of new players the amount of resources they have to get to do that first trip, and how loud people that camp together.
Yeah, gate camps are rough. They really are. That's why it'll be interesting to see what happens with potential mini arcs, because to my knowledge, they're supposed to be, well, smaller versions of the arc, but in the actual home systems that people will, I think, fight for, like Koth, but I don't know if it'll be fighting or more of an economic fight. I don't know if it'll be, you know, bidding or power influence, some other thing, or something to do with Koth. I don't know. Still. Huzzah! Now, time to blow up your poor programming blocks. I will warn you, if you keep toggling it off, when it flips it off, and if you spam turning it back on, it will knock it down to hacked. If you put a welder on it to constantly repair it and force it back on through timing, script, or etc., it will explode like a warhead if you continue being a pill.
Sounds like something I'd want to do.
Right. Make missiles that are nothing but abused programming blocks and throw them at the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Have them sensor prime.
Oh, it wouldn't even cost nearly as much as a warhead, too.
I mean, it costs different, but on the plus side, it costs no magnesium.
Exactly.
Could probably make it out of nothing but stone.
It would take up
In a
your
way, it's kind of
welder block
OP.
limit, though.
Say again?
If you're trying to trigger that behavior, though, it would you'd have to send a welder out with each one.
Yeah, but theoretically, the welder's going to die with it. And if it has no beacon, it'll get cleaned up.
They delete the evidence for you, too.
Right? Although I think the anti-beacon cleanup, doesn't that only happen like weekly? I don't think that's automated anymore.
I
That was
don't
causing
think it
problems.
happens daily.
Yeah, I don't think it's like because I know the anti-nobody whatever happens at least once a reboot because we see the message.
Something like that, yeah.
I'm sure there's a way to script making your submunitions just owned by nobody.
I would think so.
Yeah. If it hits a target, cool. If not, well, it's owned by nobody and it'll be cleaned up pretty soon.
I don't think the API lets you change block ownership.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I changed my whole ship to not owned by anybody, and my
Well, through
bar
menus,
cleaned it
but-
up. Well, the programmable block would be a menu, so I mean, I don't know.
Fair. It would require testing of any particular interested party. I believe you find yourself on the right panel and right click and say set name or change nickname or something. That's all I need to see in Gamma. Die.
Holy hell, that goes fast.
Oh, you got your drive working?
Yep.
What's your 0 to 100?
Let me go to 0 and check.
Well, 0 to 104.37. Do you have it centered so it doesn't pull very bad?
Fairly centered, but the ship's only like most of the mass in the ship's only 3 blocks tall.
How much does the ship weigh?
Without mass and cargo, it's 1.7 million kilograms.
Okay. Is it supposed to be a cargo tug or something?
Just like a light atmospheric shuttle.
Okay.
But I threw some shields and enhanced gyros and guns on it, so it's not helpless.
Do keep in mind that grav stuff does not work in natural gravity. Just in case you didn't.
I know.
Okay.
I need to update my calculations after I finish up armoring this, but the idea is for it to still be able to land and take off.
Yeah.
Anyways, 0 to 100. Let's start. Okay, my 0 to 100 on pure gravity is about 15 seconds.
That's not too bad.
What about that plus thrust?
Give me a second.
Gotta get back to 0. Hold on.
With thrust, 0 to 100 is 8 seconds.
Nice, cuts it in half. That ain't bad for a little
Gravity
shuttle.
drive on mine.
Say again?
I said that ain't bad for a shuttle. Now
No,
fill that sucker with uranium and see how fast.
I don't think I actually have that much uranium ingots handy.
Fair. Steel
Probably
plate?
do have.
That's a
I
close
probably
second.
do. Well, I probably do have that much uranium ore.
Not quite as chunky. Usually if I'm designing a shuttle or something, I do almost all my design in single player. I don't like doing it live much. I do off-shit repairs and ad hoc, modifications live, but designs in single player usually. But anytime I'm testing thrust and all that, I will load the containers with pure fucking uranium and see if I can still move.
Well,
Because if I can move that, then I can move whatever I might come across.
According to the thrusters, I should still be able to move because I used the build info plugin and I have been using the maximum reported possible mass for the cargo containers.
Okay.
But
I can't remember if the build info uses the multiplier correctly. I think it does.
Even it doesn't matter. It's the mass, not the volume.
Oh, the volume. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, thrust doesn't give a shit about volume. It just cares about the mass.
I found uranium.
Get it.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna get it, dog. I ain't giving up uranium. Uranium's the shit.
Pretty much uranium and magnesium.
And then I need to go find somewhere that's relatively close that's a store and sell some shit. Oh shit. I'm going too fast.
So with Russia, uranium mines you. You will join the mother lode.
Oof.
Just make sure to go out of drills first. Those things are fucking invincible.
To an extent.
I mean, I drop them at terminal velocity and they don't take any damage, so yeah,
But that doesn't
invincible.
really make sense.
It doesn't, but they made them invincible in the front. If they get hit on the side, then they fucking pop. But if the drill round part hits, kosher.
Not kosher.
Maybe not kosher.
Can't have no kosher here.
Neither.
If you just need inventory sorting, there's a super lightweight one that's totally undocumented, but you can read the code and understand it, called bboi.cargo. I saw when I was looking around and read the code, and it looks like it actually works pretty well.
Nice. Yeah, the other ones definitely have a lot of bells and whistles.
If you're the experimenting or minimalist sort, it just doesn't do any auto crafting.
I do love me some
You
auto crafting.
craft yourself, you filthy casual.
Kank self.
Might as well. It's all over at this point. Where the fuck is this uranium? I'm drilling halfway through the asteroid.
Doesn't it tell you how far it is?
Yeah, but I'm not finding it even in the rock.
Weird.
Unless it's like a micro pocket, maybe, or something.
Maybe. Have you gone out of your cockpit and back in?
I'm mining to it to try to find it, yes.
No, I was making fun of the asteroids not fucking showing up bug.
Yeah, that's a weird bug. They need to fix that shit.
Yeah, apparently it's vanilla Keen bullshit.
Which bug?
Oh, the one where, like, procedurally generated asteroids don't show up until you leave the cockpit. You can totally still run into them. And die.
AKA Rosa wins again.
Yeah, I think this is a tiny pocket of it.
Hardly bigger than your drill.
Actually, yeah, pretty much. I mean, I was almost on top of it.
Yeah, it's that
Before I
little
found it.
circle that's like 2 or 3 engineers wide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pisses me
those
off
ones
too,
are
because I thought I had a bunch.
Yeah, those ones are awful. And they're always, like, either they're, halfway out the side of the asteroid, so you only get half that tiny pocket, or they're really fucking deep for no good reason, and they send you on a goose chase.
Pretty much.
This is why I'm using a ship that has 4 connectors for ejecting stone now.
Only 4? Come on, rookie numbers, you gotta bump that up.
Yeah, you got to get at least $500 million.
Well, it holds up all right with the 10 drill limit, you know.
Fair. What type of drills, though?
I've got 4 proficient, 6 enhanced.
Nice. I've only had to purge stone a few times. For the most part, I just grind it all to materials.
That's what I've usually been doing, but
You do hit a tipping point, though.
if I'm hunting like plat and gold and uranium, I find that I end up with way too much stone.
That's fair. It's not applicable to all situations.
Just most.
Just most.
I mean, I was mining earlier, though, and it was kicking out my iron. I was like, no, don't do that, you stupid fuck.
God
So-
awful. Fucking sorter set to whitelist all.
The reason that happens, especially depending if your setup's not super strict, is drills will actively push cargo out of them. And if the rest of your cargo is full, that can happen.
Yeah, I always do blacklist or whitelist and only put the one thing I want to put out.
I just printed this ship off the workshop, so I mean, who the hell knows?
Fair, it just wasn't set up yet.
Probably not. I just turn it off. I mean, I don't mind if I get stone anyway.
Yeah, it's materials.
Yeah, exactly. It's all going
I always
in.
laugh when people are like, haha, I poop out all the stone, and then like 2 days later, like, fuck, I need stone because I'm out of gravel and I need to make fucking reactors. And I'm like, ha, you'd have millions of that if you didn't poop it all out.
Yup.
Millions.
It's about right.
On the plus side, I mean, when you're chewing stone, you don't have to go mine for any of the other 3 ores. Like, I don't look at nickel, silicone, or iron deposits. I'll flag them so I don't look at the thing again and go, have I looked at that asteroid yet? But I don't mind them. I don't need to. I think it's bio break time. Be back in a while.
Interesting.
Go into your terminal, make sure you're showing hidden blocks. Click on a block, hit Control A. Then you can do the set on. That's right. Okay, this thing's pretty dope. Won't be too combat effective, but it's fun to fly. Yeah, it flies kind of like a Viper from Elite now.
Elite Dangerous?
Yeah.
Hmm. should.
Go to the cockpit.
Only if you're in-
It should show up.
Only if your antenna is broadcasting.
Go to the cockpit. Try again in 20 minutes. Maybe it helps. Try again in 20 minutes. Maybe it helps. Keen.
Guess what I think I just found, Vlad? What's something you're wanting very much? Eat. And what else do you always bitch about you wanting? Starts with a C. Cobalt. Found them both. Oh, I thought you said you need cobalt. Anyway, it's a cobalt and gold asteroids. Multiple. Yep. I'm not complaining, I'll take cobalt. Fucking bugs. Never do as they're told. I hit a little piece of rock and it fucked up half my ship. That's what I get for not using heavy armor. Damn me and my cheapness.
Shields.
Yeah, I've never used shields. I gotta learn about them. I haven't played in like 2 years, so most of these mods are unknown to me. Alright, got that repaired. Yeah, but I got multiple gold pockets here, so I'm gonna be here a while. You're gonna do what? I'm giving you the coordinates, bitch. It's my gold. Actually, there's another way I could do it. I could just turn off where you can't spawn at the base, but I ain't a dick. Well, I am a dick, but not that kind. Entirely. Okay, I'm a pretty big... Yeah, okay. I don't know. I'm a terrible human being. Fuck you all.
Embrace it.
Pretty much. Sweet, glorious gold. Now I just need upgraded fucking drills.
Tell us how you really feel.
What a fucking bitch.
What do I do with convert to ship not possible?
Convert to ship or convert to station?
Ship.
That's a good one. I'm not sure.
Because the thing is literally floating in there and I tried fix ship.
Which one are you using? I'm not sure. Which script are you using? Yeah, you know, I'm actually not sure with that one.
Let me know when to send you the coordinates. It's spread around in an asteroid field, so you might have to look for a minute, but there's at least 2 or 3 other pockets besides the one I'm mining. Now I just need to find platinum.
What's the heaviest planet on heaviest G on Draconis, barring the black hole?
There's a black hole.
Yeah, an Omicron. It'll kill you if you go to it.
I'll kill it.
I think it's implemented as like a planet with 100 Gs or something.
Oh, it's an actual planet?
Well, that's what it kind of looks like from a distance, but I'm pretty sure it just kills you.
In theory, you could beat 100 Gs.
Well, I haven't actually tried to hit it myself, so.
Yeah. But theoretically, you could have if you had a ship of just solid thrusters, hydrogen, and tons of atmospherics and all that, you might be able to combat that. But 100 Gs, that is a lot of force, for sure. And it would depend if there's even anything good on it to even go to it. Maybe if the whole planet was like fucking magnesium or uranium or something, massive patches on the surface. But even then, you'd never be able to harvest it except by hand. I guess you could set up pistons with drills, actually, but...
Actually, that's a good question. Does gravity counteract a drill's,
It shouldn't, I don't think.
Alright, let's go on my fake map and see if I can land my fake ship on fake Demas. I use Izzy's and it works, but I have to slow its take rate down to like 1/10 of what it usually does. Given the way how long things tend to take anyway, it's not really a problem. When you copy the code in, there's a variable a couple screens down that tells you to edit to slow it down. It's like a tick rate or something. Izzy's does more out of the box, but I hear NBS is better customizable. More customizable. Sorry, couldn't hear that. Actually, I haven't tried using NDS myself, so. Yeah, sorry, I don't have it in front of me quite right now, but so that one I set mine to like 100 is a starting value. That's probably okay. That's what I do. Yeah, I do like 100 or 200. I don't remember which one exactly, but I can go look when I get back on the server when I'm done doing this test. It depends on how you set it up, really. It won't consolidate unless you separate your types into all their own containers.
Yeah, what's up? I don't know how much is left.
Energy.
I don't know, you should definitely save those coordinates so we can go back and get it later. And I need platinum, otherwise I'd just print you up a mining ship. Completely out of platinum. I need the platinum! Might not be. I'm saying.
This is freaking perfect. I can take off with a combat load from Demas, and I can let the gravity take over at about 16,000 meters.
Probably not good.
Were they large hydrogens? That's when the real fun starts. What, you don't just kill yourself and respawn into the ship? You don't just kill yourself and respawn into the ship? Well, then you don't have to put doors on it. Well, you kill yourself again and respawn somewhere else. So in my instance of the ISC script, I set my extra ticks to 250. Yeah. I need to slow my stuff down a lot anyway because I'm running like 30 cargo containers right now.
What's wrong with that?
It makes certain inventory managers a bit heavier runtime wise, so you need to, account for that. Because every extra cargo,
everything in inventory. So I mean, it's
every extra cargo makes the stuff take longer to work through. It was fun chatting. Y'all have a good one.
Alright. Correct. Trying to find some stations to go to that aren't forever fucking far away. Oh, there's one that's 850. Yeah. Which one was I going to now? Fuck. I just saw it. There it is. Idol. I should be able to get there in one jump. It's only 850. Wait, which one is that? Idol 1. I think that's the one. Should be. You'll have to go around and check them. I've harvested, I think, 2 or 3 of the asteroids now, but there are still more here. Every asteroid should have gold at it. Jump. Yeah. I'm going to jump to the station and see what they have. Someone told me that somebody's been going around buying out everything. So I'll have to see if they actually still have anything. And where the fuck is it? It should be basically right on top of it. Pretty much. Yeah. Mm-hmm. gonna have to build a lot more jump drives if I want to get to some of these places. 8,000 plus. Just this server. There's 6 more after this. Okay. So let's go see if there's anything good at this station. As I figure out how to get in here. Okay, made it. So what is this? This is ATM, contracts, I don't want that, I want the store. So if I was to sell, what's worth the most? Gravity components. Platinum ingots, of course I don't have those. Uranium cells for a good bit. Magnesium and superconductors. Sell them. So yeah, there's common tech here. Gonna have to sell some stuff to get it though. 100 uranium, 24 gravity component. No, they have exotic. So each station sells different shit. So I mean, you're not guaranteed to get rare there. There's 23 exotic tech generator. That's all they got though. They don't have the other one that goes with it. But they want 4 million apiece for exotic. That's not to sell, that's to buy. There's no sell orders for it. So what do I need again? Gravity components, 25. 190 pieces of magnesium. And about 100 uranium. And 500 superconductor. Never gonna remember all this, so it's pointless to even talk about it. I have to make 10 trips as always. Alright, let's see what I can grab. But I want to upgrade my drills pretty bad. So. Yeah. 100 for me. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a bunch of this common tech. I'm gonna try to at least upgrade all the basic drills to tier 2s. And then I can space them out a little bit better and stuff too. And I should have a nice little number of credits after this as well. So. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not good at math. Sell. The platinum is selling for a lot. Here in a little while, I'm gonna head off. Not for a little bit. Because like a week or two ago now, I got a friend of mine Borderlands 3 because it was on doing that hellacious sale, 50% off. Yeah, I was only planning on getting one copy, but I was like, oh shit, it's half off. I can get another copy. And my friend and me, we play games a lot together, so I was like, he's got a unique family thing. He's got like 3 boys and his wife and everything, so he can't really afford games much. So I was just like, I will get it. And we played some of it, and then we both got busy with shit. And it's like, okay, it's been a long time now. We need to play this again, get this done. There's gold. I need gold. Oh shit! I should have made you repaired your jump drive for you. Because I got over 10,000 gold. Yeah. I mean, I just made like 30 million, but I just had to spend 20 of it, so. I gotta try to figure out where's the next nearest store. Holy shit, there's something 27,000 kilometers away. Good God have mercy. I ain't never getting to that. That one's... I'll never make it there. Not gonna make it 25,000 over there. There's a mining station. 2,000 away. Yeah, it's in. You got to fly closer to them, but yeah, there's asteroids there that have it. There's a space station that's 2,000 away. Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and throw down some more jump drives. I'd go for tier 3 if I could get it, but I just them parts are. Actually, what's it take for an upgraded jump drive? 75? Now let's try a enhanced. Oh wait, no, that's 75 common tech. No, I want to save that for the drills. Not gonna do that just yet then. Yeah, there's a lot of cobalt there too. It's around there. You just gotta look for. I can't trust you. It might be. That might be one I already got it from. No! I needed that! I was developing my jump drives! Yep. I need to get some of those little... So this is a mechanical keyboard, and you can pull the keys off super easy. There's a little like plastic ring they make for it that you can get and put it around the little bit that actually comes up. And then when you put the key back on, it won't make as much noise because you're actually just hitting the key all the way down to the plastic base. That's why they tap so loud. I keep meaning to get some of them, but I still haven't. You going to Theta? Mm-hmm. Mm. Damn. Over 100,000 dead in Italy now. Or 10,000 dead. Not 100,000. I added a 0. Oh, I have no idea. What was I saying? Oh, I don't even remember what I said. If I don't remember it, it probably wasn't important. But I'm not planning on leaving until we get... We need more members, but we need, like, trustworthy members, you know what I mean? I feel like what that one guy told us the other night, you know, how the admins had one secret base for where they kept a lot of the good shit. I kind of feel like we need that backup in case we get more pricks who want to steal shit. So I'm kind of thinking about making the refinery ship like a mobile but hidden base or some shit. That, yeah, pretty much. And then making a other base that is just somewhere in space that will actually be where we will have a shit ton of resources like left there, and that's where we'll bring the new members and we'll let them build a ship as long as it's not too crazy. And you know, that's how they can get started, and then we can either have them come back and, you know, mine there and all that shit or whatever. But because, I mean, I just don't want to have that happen, you know? We bring in new people, they spawn at our shit, we log off for a little bit, come back to nothing. Because that's almost what happened to me the other day. That fucking little bitch. Yeah. I think it was War Guru. I ain't certain. I think that's who it was. Yeah, I don't think the other guy in our faction's even gotten on in a while. And see, that's another problem too, is people will kick the other members sometimes and take their shit. You know where all the what is? Yeah, be careful with that. Knowledge is powder.